welcome back, Lions Dashers, to another video in this NBA 2K Rebuild series. Today's team, the Philadelphia 76ers. We're going to get Joel Embiid his first ring, and the 76ers a ring in like 60 years. I'm not exactly sure on the number, but it's been a long time, so let's get to it. So before we do anything else, I will be firing Doc Rivers. I really don't think he's that good of a coach. First off, he's had a lot of winning seasons. Correct. When it comes to playoff time, he's done absolutely nothing. He gets blown out in the second round. He loses always in the second round, and I've heard repeatedly from players, especially Blake Griffin, saying that this man never adjusts his strategy. He never does coaching adjustments in the middle of the game.
You know, Doc makes that game plan. They didn't adjust, which has been sort of a thing.
And when you're a coach, that's like, I feel like that's like one of the first things that you kind of have to do, you have to adjust and adapt and hype up your players, and he can't even do one of those. So he's out of here. Hopefully we can get Michael Schaffer. I think Philadelphia is considered a big market team. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to offer him a max deal, see if he accepts. We do need an assistant GM. We need a bunch of guys here. We're going to get Abraham to be our assistant to help out with trading, because we're going to be trading James Harden here. He does have a player option, so he will decline it. We will re-sign him, but then we'll trade him come the trade deadline, just because that's what's happening in real life. So, also, I do want to get Kuba. That's a weird-ass name. It's probably racist. Thing is that we're not going to have a whole lot of draft picks, which means that we need to have a scout that's very good at finding needles in the haystack. So, we're going to offer this guy a ton of money to come to us. And then trainer-wise, same thing. We need a bunch of training camps for these guys, especially for Tyrese Maxey. We want to develop as much as possible. So we're offering the bag to this staff, because this staff is going to make this team extraordinary. And we got everybody besides the head coach, which I think is tentative, and he rejects. So we're gonna go with Otis Newman here. He's balanced. He has B pluses all around. Besides potential, it's fine. Welcome to the squad. So we do have like the 40-somethingth pick in this draft. I don't know, but we're going to go with the center here with post defense, because we do need a backup center. Paul Reed's a little bit on the shorter end. I'd like him to play power forward, but yeah. So here's what's happening with our player and team options here. We're accepting Tyrese Maxey and Springer, just because Springer's young. He has time to develop. And Montrezl Harrell declined. We'll probably trade Daniel House, and James Harden declined. As I told y'all earlier, we will re-sign him, though. Paul Reed's going to be the only guy that gets a qualifying offer here. Rest of y'all are bums. Alright, James Harden, come back to the squad. We'll offer you the max just so you will actually stay with us so we can trade your ass. So we will re-sign a bunch of our guys here. Jalen McDaniels will re-sign, because I don't really like Jalen McDaniels, but a lot of these guys do have some trade value, at least in 2K. So we're gonna re-sign these guys. Shake Milton, will welcome you back as well. We don't need a shooting guard. I remember we have D'Anthony Melton, but I do want somebody with a little bit of better perimeter defense. Joe Ingles normally I would get, but he falls off the deep end because he's 35. But we'll offer Josh Richardson a contract here. So I got all these guys here. Nice. I do want Montrezl Harrell back, because he does have some value to re-sign. So we're gonna get him, and he's back with us. Thank God. And we got all of our guys, which is very rare to do. So I'm going to pretty much just sign a couple of guys here just to put some depth to this team. And I'll see y'all in the next season. So I did sign 18 players to our roster, which is kind of funny. But I am going to get rid of PJ Tucker. There was a chance he was going to retire in the simulation, but he didn't. But a 72 overall power forward making $11 million is not ideal. So we're going to get 2 second-round picks. That's totally fine. Goodbye, PJ. So we're only shedding one player here, but we get a first-round pick. So we're down to 16 players now, I think. We're going to do this trade as well. I was hoping to get another pick, but the guy that we just drafted is not going to get any playing time. And then I was able to trade Patty Mills right away for Deshaun Tate. So we're going to get a lot better value anyway. So goodbye. Those guys will never play for us. So here's our lineup for the season right now. Obviously, this is going to change come the trade deadline, because we will trade James Harden, but we can't because rules. So James Harden's at the 1, Tyrese Maxey's at the 2, Josh Richardson, I put the 3 spot for the defense. Tobias Harris is the 4, and then Joel Embiid's at the 5. And then coming off the bench, we have Shake Milton at the 1, DeAnthony Melton at the 2, Deshaun Chade at the 3, Jaden McDaniels. I moved to the 4 spot, and then Paul Reed will be our 5. We're running a 10-man rotation to start the season. We'll see how it goes. I will see y'all at the trade deadline. So it's a trade deadline. We're 36-19. This team is more than likely a contender, but we're trading James Harden, so we're going to see what we can get for him. So for James Harden, we're going to do this trade here. I don't know why the Nuggets would ever do this realistically, but we're going to get Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon. So yeah, and this guy is shot up too. He says 74, but it shows 78 on here. I don't know. He's shot up overall. He's developing very well, so I think that's why they're wanting to get him. But I think we're going to get another star to put alongside Joel Embiid. Still keep that point guard position relevant while also upgrading at the power forward spot. I may trade Tobias Harris now. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're going to do this trade. Alright, and then I will trade Tobias Harris. We're going to get Lauri Markkanen, who we're going to have for 2 years because he has a team option. Because he offensively, Lauri Markkanen is just way better. And then we're going to get Russell Westbrook. This is going to be really interesting. I don't know how well he is on 2K. I mean, look at that. That offense is absolutely ass, but the playmaking is amazing. And defense is okay. He will be definitely coming off the bench, obviously. But it's going to be intriguing to see how he does. We're going to add Lauri Markkanen to the squad. Alrighty, so Deshaun Tate and Shake Milton have been kind of the odd guys out in this team with after all these trades. So I was looking to upgrade one of our bench positions, and center will definitely be upgraded right here. May remove Paul Reed, the power forward. We'll see. But Zubac will be a great center to come off the bench. So we're going to do this trade here. Paul Reed, I mean, he's a good player, but he doesn't have the offense that we need, and especially since we got Zubac, he can play post defense and get boards. So now he needs some offense and shooting ability at that power forward position, and Rui Hachimura is that guy. So we're going to trade for Rui. Alrighty, so our lineup is completely different now. We got Jamal Murray at the 1, Tyrese Maxey at the 2, Lauri Markkanen at the 3, Aaron Gordon at the 4, and then Joel Embiid at the 5. The starting lineup is absolutely amazing. And then coming off the bench, Russell Westbrook. Still intrigued by him, but he's at the 1. DeAnthony Melton's at the 2. Josh Richardson's at the 3. Rui Hachimura's at the 4. And Zubac is at the 5. Obviously, this team is very deep. This team is very, very deep. So we got a bunch of things we could do in come playoff time when it comes to matchups and whatnot. So I'm very excited. I think we could win a chip. Let's go and do it. Alrighty, so at the end of our first season of the simulation, Jokic is MVP, Victor Wembanyama is Rookie of the Year with Toronto, Scoot Henderson is the 6th Man of the Year, who is also a rookie. Interesting. I mean, comparing the stats, obviously Victor Wembanyama was better, but that's just curious to see. Rookie win 6th Man. Giannis with another depoy. Bones Highland was most improved, averaging 19 and 5. And then JB Biggerstaff, I'm pretty sure he's the Cavaliers head coach in the East, so he was Coach of the Year. Joel Embiid did not make NBA first team. That sucks. He did make second team, though. That's good. Nobody on third team. That's all right. And nobody on defensive first team. Nobody on second. Really thought Embiid was going to be on there, but it's all right. So we are the 4th seed going against Victor Wembanyama and the Toronto Raptors with Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, and Victor. Oh, that's a nasty team. Oh, Gary Trent coming off the bench as the 6th man. Ooh, this team is good. We're gonna do a coaching plan against them.
One eternity later.
So, defensive wise, I'm not very. It's interesting because here's what I'm seeing, right? The Raptors are one of those unique teams that they have the role players, they have the they're not technically all-stars, but I think they have like a couple just below all-star caliber players, and they obviously have an all-star in Pascal Siakam. But the thing that they've been missing in real life has been the one superstar to carry the team, right? And now they have that in Victor Wembanyama. So all these guys can do everything. Like Red Van Fleet was a steals leader this year, I'm pretty sure, or at least he averaged some of the most steals in the entire league. Same thing with OG Anunoby. Scotty Barnes and Pascal Siakam are both great two-way players. Now they have Victor, who's also a great two-way player. So all these guys can play defense and offense, which is concerning. So see how this goes. We came back down 3-1. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even want to know how. We did it. I want to see the final box score of the game. Jamal Murray. Joel Embiid didn't even do that well. He must have gotten locked up, but doesn't matter. We won. We won Game 7. That's fine. Now we're going against the Cavs, who are the #1 seed in the East. Gotta make a game plan.
One eternity later.
So the addition of Josh Richardson has been very helpful because he's an 84 overall individual defender coming off the bench, which does well because he pretty much negates the sixth man of that team. So we'll see how this goes. Pretty much crashing the glass. We have Joel Embiid, who is better than both Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, so that's to our advantage. I'm more worried about Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell just absolutely popping off. So let's see how it goes. And we lose in 6 games. That's okay. I think I'm going to add some more defense to this team come the offseason. Let's get it. And before let's get it, we did lose to the champions, so not horrible. Wait. I think I just saw Darius Garland average 42 points. Holy shit. The only thing that we do need is to get a CFO, and we're going to re-sign our guy, Dylan Thorpe. So we are in the NBA draft of 2024. We have 2 picks in this first round. One I acquired for 4 second-round picks. I kid you not, we had 4 second-round picks this draft, and I'd rather just trade up and get somebody in the first round that will probably actually play than get 4 second-round pick guys. So we're going to be looking here. Ooh, this guy looks very intriguing. I'm already going to go with him. He's the youngest guy already, just looking at all these players. And, ooh, this guy actually, ooh. Yeah, we're going to go with Boswell here. And then with our second pick, we're going to get Javonte Taylor. He has 8 badges. He's 6'8". I think that's really all I need. No shape, way, or form is this realistic, but Ben Simmons on defense is amazing. I mean, A+. He's an elite perimeter defender. He'll help out a lot, and it's meme time. We're doing it for the memes. Okay, so in the trade, salary dump trade, we're gonna get a second-round pick, and this guy, he's 6'5". He can shoot the ball very well and can play somewhat defense. We'll see when we actually come playoff time with individual matchups, but it says he can, so sure, we're gonna do it. We are gonna offer Tyrese Maxey the max deal here. He's done very well for us, and he will continue to. So we're also giving him a player option because why not? And then I do want to get Jose Alvarado because we do need a defensive point guard. Except we're gonna have Ochiobo being the offensive guy. I know we have Josh Richardson, but defense wins championships. We definitely need Jose Alvarado. So we got our guys here. Alright, so we did get our guys here. We got Tyrese Maxey coming in here, and then we also got Jose Alvarado. So we do need a power forward. We do need a backup power forward. So we may just move one of these guys, a small forward to power forward, and I'm thinking it's gonna be, I'm deciding between Tyrese Prince or Reggie Bullock. Gosh, dude, I don't know. This is tricky. I think I'm gonna go with Reggie Bullock just because of the badges. That's the big difference here. I may actually sign both of them just to mitigate the risk. That's what I'll do here, actually. We got both of them. Oh, I don't want Tyrese Prince. That's fine. I'm gonna sign a bunch of these free agents just to deals, just to be a little finesser come down the line, and also have some veteran depth for this team. I mean, who doesn't want to play with Joel Embiid? So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna sign a couple more guys here, and let's get into our second season. Alrighty, so we're gonna do this trade here. Unfortunately, we do have too many guys on the roster, and Unfortunately, these guys aren't going to play for us. I'm not even going to give them a chance to develop, which is kind of crude, but we're going to get a first-round pick of next year's draft. So, sorry, not sorry. So here's our lineup for the second season. We have Ben Simmons at the 1, Tyrese Maxey at the 2, Laurie Markin at the 3, Aaron Gordon at the 4, Joel Embiid at 5. So the only thing that changed really was Jamal Murray for Ben Simmons, which sounds absolutely dumb, but I think it's going to pay off. And then Jose Alvarado as our point guard, Ojbaji as our shooting guard, Josh Richardson as a small forward, and then Zubac as our center. I'm only running a 9-man rotation because Reggie Bullock decided to shit his pants in his overall. He went from a 77 to a 74. So, yeah, we're going to stick with that. We're going to see how it goes. I will see y'all at the trade deadline. Alrighty, so I told y'all that the Ben Simmons thing would pay off. Look at that. We're 44-10. We had 40 wins before we even had 10 losses. And if y'all remember, I love the Phil Jackson rule of, hey, if you're a contender if you win 40 games before you lose 20. And we got 40 wins before we lost 10. So I'm curious to see how our players are doing so far right now. Joel Embiid's killing it, obviously. Tyrese Maxey doing his thing. Aaron Gordon doing his thing. Aaron Gordon's actually taking a lot of shots. I was hoping Laurie would take some more shots, but whatever. It's working right now. Ben Simmons doing his thing. Ochobi coming off the bench doing his thing. Everybody's doing their thing. This is good. I'm curious to see how we are. Not league leaders, but standings wise. There it is. So we are just behind. Dang, the Cavaliers are doing really well. We're half a game behind them. We do have a better point differential than them. We don't score as many points as they do, but we score or we hold defenses to or offenses. We hold opposing teams, holy cow, to a lot less points, which is good, like way less. I mean, holy cow. Like for the rest, we're the best defense in the league by far. I mean, by far, everybody's allowing the closest I've seen. Holy cow. In allowing points is the Cavaliers at 112, or I apologize, the Hawks at 112. So we're doing very well. I am very happy for this team. I'm excited. Let's go win a championship. Alrighty, so we ended the season 64-18. Did very well. Jokic with MVP. Caleb Foster with Rookie of the Year. Scoot Henderson, 6-man again. Giannis Depoy again. Wendell Moore Jr. I just saw that. And then JB Bickerstaff was Coach of the Year. So that means we're just behind the Cavs. They're literally one game ahead of us. That's so infuriating, actually. Grr. All NBA second team. None of our guys made. Joel Embiid made third. That's fine. Defensive wise, Ben Simmons made first team. See, I told y'all he even went up 3 overalls. I told y'all that was important. So we're looking good. We are the second seed in the East, going against the Celtics. Let's see matchup wise. They have Draymond Green. That's interesting. I'm not worried. We sweep them for a reason. They're a 7 seed for the reason. We beat the crap out of the Celtics. Now it's time to beat the crap out of the team that we traded for Ben Simmons for. I'm not worried about this team either. Watch. Not worried. Okay, maybe I am. Okay, now we're not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We won in 6 games. We haven't even done a coaching game plan. Now we're going against a team that beat us in the second round last year. Same team, except for the fact that now they have DeJounte Murray coming off the bench. How did they get DeJounte Murray off the bench? That is absolutely insane. Their bench got even better. Holy cow. Alright, well, I'm going to have to redo the coaching game plan, so give me 1 second.
One eternity later.
So defensive-wise, we're a lot better. Just because of Jose Alvarado and Ben Simmons, that really helps out a lot. So let's see how it goes. And we won in 6 games. We are in the finals against the Thunder, who... Oh, they look good. Oh my gosh, they look really good. They have Shea, they have Giddy, they have Dort, they have Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren. I mean, this team is good. I think Chet Holmgren is going to get dominated, though, by Joel Embiid. They're in the finals for a reason, so I'm going to do a game plan. Sorry, guys.
One eternity later.
So we'll see how the game plan goes. I put Ben Simmons on Shea, so that should work out. And then Embiid's on Chet Holmgren, so both of those matchups should be okay. I think Shea is still going to do something just because he's Shea. So we'll see how it goes. There's not much else to really talk about there. And we almost choked, but we won the championship in Season 2. Let me know what y'all think. What you do differently down below. The Ben Simmons and Embiid pairing does work. So it does work. So I will see y'all later. I love y'all. Please like a video and subscribe and comment down below what team you want to see next. I'll see y'all later. Peace.